Hi all, and welcome to a new series. I'm going to be playing Crying Suns. Suns is a game by Alt Shift, and the best way to describe it is a pixel art kind of FTL-like that has some a little bit more story to it, as well as a bit of fleet combat instead of tactical sort of ship-to-ship combat. Same rough idea and some really cool concepts. I saw a little bit of this played on Twitch, and I went, I have to play that now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through here. We're going to go through the story. There's a little bit of intro story that takes a while. So I'm actually going to do an episode 0, which is what you're watching now. And that'll be the story stuff. Once we get to the actual, through the tutorial into the main game, I'll put a cut in, and then we'll start with episode 1. So if you're interested in seeing some of the intro story and the tutorial, go ahead and keep on watching. If you're more interested in seeing sort of gameplay, if you will, get to that episode 1. So we're going to go ahead here. We're going to hit new game. And right there, just the pixel art is so good. So good. Here it looks like a body of some sort. A little flashy body, to be honest. And puking, that's great. Love to start a game off of puking. Feels very Matrixy. Ellis, Idaho. Where am I? A dwarf planet on the outer rim. Let's call it Gehenna. Okay, this is Caliban. This admiral is a top-secret clothing facility for the Imperial forces. The only one. Caliban, the Omni Guardian. I died. The true version of you has died, but now there's a new clone. Minor differences. Well, that's an interesting thing. Just the mental math of, am I this Idaho person? Did the other one die? I don't know the details of my clones' lives as interesting as they must be. Okay, which leads me to why I've awoken you. You must be curious after all. I need your help. Alright. Not just a machine admiral, an Omni, short for Omni-Mechanical Neo and Intelligence. Now you rely on everything, for just about everything. I believe the Empire is in danger. In danger? What in the name of Oberon are you talking about? Once every 4 years, under the most secretive of protocols, I receive a single transmission from Elysium, the capital. Okay. Those transmissions stopped arriving. Apparently he's not allowed to. Yep, this facility was built in such a way to prevent it from initializing contact with the Empire. Right, so you just sort of backwards compatible kind of thing. Something is wrong. In an Omega-class battleship and see for ourselves. Alright, I believe you'll find my intelligence indispensable for our mission, Admiral. Got it. That seems like a valid question. The Rubicon protects Omnis from commanding battleships. Alright, good. So sort of like the, the laws of robotics from Asimov. You're the best Imperial Admiral to ever exist. Alright. Well, very dutiful. Standard operating procedure requires I ask. Can you recall any of your emotional memories? Like love or hate these memories because of their complex neural pathways will be a bit trickier for you to access. I'm not sure. I can't so much as a blurred, broken apart. Yep. Perfectly normal for this stage. You'll find rational memories. Okay. Just ask if you need a refresher. When they return, you must tell me immediately. It's important for your safety. That sounds worrisome. Okay. Wake up the rest of the crew. Call me Caliban. Alright, so we've got our cloneness has happened. Alright. We have a Excelsior-class battleship. This is Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, and Chapter 5. Okay. We have fuel, we have scrap, we have commandos, auxiliary systems, I don't know what that is, squadrons. We have a fighter, drone, frigate, and a drone. also have a Pierce Laser Mark 1. So I can choose 2 officers, it looks like. And a bunch of them are locked down here. So we have a scientist who has erudition and engineering and helps weapons. We have Solomon Alvarez here, who's extra skills. So this is fight, piloting, and hack. Seems really good. We're gonna pick you. And so your shop price 1 sold. I don't care about famous really. Just a curiosity. So I have the top 2 and the bottom 1. So I don't really need you. Let's do battleship shielding. Sure, and then we'll go to normal, because that's fine. So yeah, there's just going to be a lot of things to learn here. I think there's some decent backstory and that kind of stuff. So we'll get there. These are the sectors of the Outer Rim, Admiral. The furthest sectors from the capital that there are. If there's ever a wasteland to the Empire, this would be it. I'm not picking up any other Omnis. Okay. No Omnis at all. 700 years. Let's take a look around. Alright, so I assume to do that, I can't close the map. The only thing I can do right now is fly here. It costs me 1 Neo-N. There's also trading beacons, anomaly signals, which I assume that's what this is. A ground signal, and 5 points of interest is my guess. Got 80 hull, whatever that means. Let's see here. Celsius FL 240, Nibelung, Celsius DF 260, which is where the anomaly is, and a secret military base. Okay, this is just cool. That's so pretty. It's so pretty. Alright, that's a big cube. What do we have here, Lieutenant? So I assume these are one of my... some, like, cube-like refinery. Neo-N Hypercube. Okay, harvesting and refining. This cube isn't connected to the fold net. How could that be? Why aren't there Hypercube Omnis trying to reconnect it as I speak? What do you want to know, Admiral? What's Neo-N? It is hundreds of years ago. The final element, neutrinium. Okay, exists in stars. It's volatile. And we now have the longest lasting energy source yet. Neo-neutrinium, or Neo-N. The Omni. Okay, right, got that. I thought you told me Oberon invented the Omnis. You're absolutely right, but technically it's not entirely true. Oberon invented the first advanced machines, which in turn invented the Omnis, so they're actually like double machines. It's the perfect energy source, stable and almost boundless. It's used about all Omnitech. As humans stopped inventing tech hundreds of years ago, that seems bad. What's important about Neo-N is that a very own battleship. Yeah. Okay, right. What do you want to know? So, what about the fold net? The Omnis have invented and managed Imperial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire. The fold net, the backbone of the Empire. A global galactic network allowing instant data or matter transmissions. Okay. Numerous interconnected folders. That's funny. It's basically a file system. Okay, needless to say, it's important. What do you want to know about? Learn about the folders. In the early days of the Empire, at a speed of 1,000 times the speed of light, the fastest space travel, right? Fast, but not travel. To assist Empire and administration, just because we could, the invented the means to travel from 2 points in space instantaneously, the folders. Each folder several kilometers across, will expand from another one. All you need to know is that these paired folders collapse or fold space for a very brief amount of time. Okay. Each folder is run by an Omni. These Omnis are cleverly known as folder Omnis, yeah. Alright. We're deep in the Outer Rim. The few folders paired with Elysium will be found only in very important hubs. Take them first. Let's do beacons. Repeaters, amplifying all full net data transmission. To receive and send information in the galaxy instantly. Awesome. Okay. And then interstice, whatever. Another Omni invented tech An empty space dimension between the ones you know. The tunnel. Okay, in a tunnel, it's possible to reach up to 100 times the speed of light. Yep. 750 years to travel from one end to the Empire and the other. Okay, got it. So I think we've done all that. I don't have any more questions. Thank you for the backstory. Let's see here. Send the small team. Good job, Captain Lynch. We're going to fly around it. I don't think we do anything here. The Kloob. It's not connected. It hasn't been connected for years. Disconnected for maybe 10 or 15 years. At least, sir, could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected it on purpose? I don't think so. Okay. Empty of the Neoed. Alright. We should be able to unlock this final retreat so that we can scavenge leftovers. Okay. So we can scavenge. Got one. And now that cube turns dark. That was a great effect. Let's go. Love it. Okay. Local system map. So I can guess I can go here? Maybe? I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do, but that's what we're going to do. Battleship, 12 o'clock. Okay. Never seen it. Incoming transmission. An Imperial battleship made from Telos Tech. My mouth is watering. This is grub. This is Admiral Idaho. Stand down, Captain. It's funny. The battle is imminent. Okay, we're just going to get into a fight here. So that's a battleship. Here we are. You can deploy your officers during fights. Some officers have special abilities. All officers can also repair critical effects sustained. Okay. Okay, so we only have one dock gone, and then I can press space to pause. Got it. So you do that. I'm going to pick up... Hold on. Fighters beat up on drones. Drones beat up on frigates. Frigates beat up on fighters. So you have a drone, so I want fighter. So we'll put there. And then weapon-wise, we want this one, because it's the only one we have. Alright. Let's unpause. I don't know what's going to happen here. I can... Oh, this is fast. Hold on. Okay, you're gonna... Can you attack here? Yes, you are attacking. The weapon's not working, so let's do left click. Got it. We don't need anything on you. Weapon is ready to fire. Click it and choose a target on the battlefield to do damage. See if you can't beat up on the squadron here just to stop anything from happening. I can. Okay, now it's just firing and doing damage to the hull. Did I take damage? I got 49 scrap. Alright, so that's how battles happen, apparently. What was that thing? I don't know, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I want to do either. Alright, so we did that. Squadron system repair bots. Got it. I guess we're going to go to Nibelum. An Imperial outpost, sir. Which is abandoned. Oh, about an omnipresence. And no, I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. Let's ask you about it. Run-of-the-mill Imperial outpost. Keep peace and maintain order. Try to make contact. I assume there's nothing. Yeah. Send the team of commandos. Let's see here. You got it, sir. So I think this is the other mode of things you can... Nope, never mind. It's empty. Seems it was abandoned years ago. Took the most valuable parts. Positronic chips. Left stuff. Okay. Capital offense. Won the Prague Ma. An intact Omni. But not functional. Sure thing, Omni. So now you're going to examine this Omni. Strange. Its exoframe is perfectly intact. Years ago. So 10, 15, 20. Got it. Okay, let's get some more explanations. Can you reactivate? Only Omni owners can do that. Okay. Positronic chips. Contains the Rubicon. Specific to Gehenna, as such, are different from the functions of other Omnis. Okay. Quantum computing. Got it. There's a quota. Depending on your house and whether it's minor or major, you get new chips. House Tellus, of course. I guess we are House Oberon. Vicarelli. Okay, what about the Rubicon? Set of rules. So this is Asimov's 4 rules. Okay. It would self-terminate if it did that. Okay. Rarely activated feature. And then I guess we have Neoan, which we haven't left about yet. Oh, this is actually... Yeah, so we actually already knew about that one. Got it. No more questions. So... continue on, I guess? Anomaly at our next destination. Okay. So we're gonna go... there. See what the anomaly is. That seems to be an anomaly signal. It's one of those creatures against air. Maybe this one will be friendly. No. Blook. Okay, so we're in another fight. So this guy is a fighter. If I recall correctly, frigates do damage to drone frigate. Put you there. I think everyone else is in a reasonable spot. Need to keep. I keep on right clicking. You should just beat this up, right? Okay. I really keep on right clicking. It's not smart. We're gonna do that right there. I'm not too worried. You have no weapons. You have no weapons. Took no damage. We got another fighter. All right, that's not bad. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Could not get to a button in time. Anomalies are destinations with higher than normal possibility of being good or bad. We won't know until we go there. Excuse me. I'm already there. I do not know what got me sneezing there. I apologize. A small colony on this planet. And we can get some answers. A ground signal. Okay. What can I do for you, Admiral? We don't have any scrap. We're going to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. The Omni shut down. Caliban says that's impossible. The Omni shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all of their tech. 20 years ago, so we got the right timing. 75% of the population here died in the first 10 years, or 5 years alone. 10% of less. Alright, let's do this. Kill the scrappers. Yep, that's what we were doing. Uninhabited clones, that's it. Hideous carnivorous scavengers, or cancerous. When the Omni shut down, causing the full net to collapse in our sectors, they're the ones who took over in the chaos. Pirates and civilians, but they're the worst. War of attrition. The Empire couldn't send the reinforcements. And the folder was down. Okay, that makes sense. Even if you beat Mother, 10, 15 years from now, unless you get help, we need the Omnis. Let's see, how can we turn on Omnis? I'm afraid, as I said, no one knows who or what to shut them down. You'll have to solve the mystery on your own. To do, you'll still have to find a way to turn them back on. Mother is probably your best bet. There are a lot of theories out there about who or what was responsible for this. Let's ask about Mother. They call her leader. She was the one who started the Scrappers. A punk nihilistic, okay. And who makes up her ranks? Former Imperial prisoners. The prisoners escaped from their stations and went crazy. They want the tech. Playthings and baby makers. You don't want to know who they are. Sex slaves and making babies. They die young from tumors. Alright. That's kind of terrible. Did Mother shut them down? But I don't recommend asking her, Admiral. I don't recommend getting anywhere near her. Okay. Each sector is controlled by one of Mother's cronies. You'll recognize them by their freak expectations. But I sincerely hope you don't see them, because if you do, well, usually don't want to tell them. You want me to hide? Let's see here. Let's do scrap. I don't think we've learned about scrap. Currency doesn't matter. Remnants of Omnitech, metal, materials, and Neoen. Okay, this makes sense. We need more scrap. That's why they want to destroy it, so they can break it down. And then theories. Even in times of starvation, people like to gossip. Omnivirus. So it happened at the same time. Probably a virus out there. What else? Omni-mass suicide theory. Yep. Omni-rapture. They got Heavenly Realm. And the alien shutdown theory, which was that hostile aliens from another place. But they never came up with. It's probably a good idea. Don't become dependent on things you don't know. Alright, end the conversation. Take this Neoen. We have plenty of the moment. I don't have a feeling we need it. Okay, so we picked up 4 Neoen, which is awesome. End of transmission. We just got an achievement called the Shutdown, which I think is like the start of the stuff here. The Omni shut down the NRM and so that their tech, including the folder. do we do now? Find their mother. If you want to move on, Admiral, open the store map below by clicking on it and choose our next system. You might want to stay and check out this ground signal I was telling you about. Alright, we're going to do the ground signal, because I think... So we have a second dock. Remember to make good use of it. Okay, good. You can access the expedition dashboard here. Requires 3 commandos, so let's prepare this. Scan the planet. That's a great effect, too. Scan results. Secret military base. Ground distress signal. 1 retreat chance. This is the number of commandos sent in the expedition. Minimum requirement is 3 and 10. Okay. Types of artifacts you have a chance to collect. No major threats. Okay. That's retreat chances, and then let's see here. Officer survival. How much resource we might be able to get. And the likelihood of commando survival. Okay. So do I have to select an officer here? Oh, so I can choose between these two here. We'll extract between 31 and 74% of resources. Lose between 0 and 3. So you're slightly better. We're going to launch with you. We have a good idea of where it is, but we do, and your team of commandos on the ground to find it. Now get going. Alright, so you're going to go down on the Quail mission. This is the other way you can do things in this game. Let's see here. So, this is Salomon right there. Research Catch. We got 3 things. We did have hack, so we avoided that danger, which is amazing. We don't have sharp senses, so we took some damage and lost Mr. Peng over here. This is the secret military base. We had hack. We got a frigate. That's awesome. This line is secured, Admiral. You've seen our bio readouts. What do you think? So I don't know. We're going to retreat because we're hurt. Leave the loot. I don't know what the right answer is. So now we lost 2 commandos that were killed. Did we get... Or did we not get anything? Is that possible here? I think we did. Then we just got the frigate. Okay. So we can do some upgrades here. Lots of things we could be doing. Additional weapon docks, squadron docks, squadron support system, etc. But that is where I'm going to end this episode. As I said, in the next one, we'll be really sort of getting into the game itself, but we've seen enough of it to have an understanding of what's going on. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you were intrigued by this, please come back, leave a like, leave a comment, check things out, and in the next one, we'll get moving. Bye-bye.